career journey and your current work experience. And to begin, could you please introduce yourself and share a little bit about your current role at QNet Natural, such as your main responsibility and the kind of project you are currently working on?
I'm happy to be here with you, and it's a great opportunity to talk to you. And my name is Long. I've been with Kuehne+Nagel for 2 years, and my main role is business process. And I work mainly for warehouse system processes for the operations and also for the administration team. Besides that, I also work on improvement project for the work process to make it leaner and simpler. Let's say, yeah. And I mean, my role is a little bit of this and that. So yeah, also including the onboarding of a new customer, so they can get to know how to work with us. And my company is this branch. We do warehousing and transportation.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Long. So, what inspired you to pursue a career in supply chain management?
I mean, it was my major at university, so I like it. I want to see the goods flow from end to end. And I thought at the time that there were a lot of opportunities to make improvement, because the supply chain is such a complex chain of goods that coming on from the origin to the final customer. So yeah, I want to see the goods flow and make improvement, like to apply the lean process or lean concept into it.
Okay, cool. So could you describe the main responsibilities in your current position as a business process manager?
So onboarding new customers, support them or facilitate them to get to know our systems. So that's with the customer front end, and then within our team, then I create the work instructions for the team to follow it, and also deep dive task to see the gaps in our processes, to see where we can improve or optimize it.
Move to the next questions. We want to ask about which tools or technology do you use most often in your daily work, like Power BI or SAP or SQL?
Business Central, so something similar to SAP, but from Microsoft. And another tool is Excel, a lot of Excels, and we don't use Power BI at the moment, but we use Tableau.
What key skills are necessary to perform your job effectively?
I think I think I will answer in two ways: the people skill or the soft skill and the hard skills. The hard skill is like, I think it's for every job approach that you need to know how to analyze the data. You need to know how to see the logics in the work that you do. And another important thing is the domain knowledge. I mean, everybody can learn data analytics. They can be data analysis or whatever you want. But like domain knowledge is like, for example, supply chain. You need to know from supply chain what warehouse doing, like from the operation wise, what they do and how they do it, and what will result in the data in the platform. So domain knowledge is the most important thing. And the people or soft skill is you have got to be good at managing or working with people, communicate what you want, what is your desire, and what you expect from them. Because process is nothing without people, so you need to get them on board.
In the future,
so you can implement your process and get people to work with your process. And also stakeholder management. You work with process. So with that involves customer, your colleagues, and upper management, or even on operations wise.
In your opinion, what new job role will emerge in the future of the supply chain?
I think it's in general. Right now, I see a lot of job description that's very specialized into the work that they do, like process mining instead of business process, and business intelligence role. I mean, like they are trying to, especially the HR, they are trying to do to create a job roles that's specified in a specific roles or specific process that they see might be helpful for the business.
Okay, so what challenge have you faced in driving sustainability, such as focus on process change across different departments or global supply partners? And how did you overcome that?
For the sustainability, so I guess this is the question from the previous role of mine. So as I recall, because it's been 2 years, I can recall it, not precisely, but I think the challenge is the budget of the supplier, that they can afford to get themselves certified in order to work with my ex company. So that's the budget to get certification, and also the type of certificates that the company require their supplier to use, because not all certificates program are free, and so I think the budget is a big concern, and the importance of the supplier. Let's say your supplier supply 80% of your ingredient. You don't want to switch the important ingredient to another supplier because the main one doesn't get one. But then you need to have a strategy to shift to another supplier if your current supplier won't comply with what you want.
Yeah, I understand that. So I want to ask you more about some reflections and advice. So if you were hired from this position, so what technical knowledge and skill do you think would be useful for in this job?
Yeah, as I said before, I think the business domain, because Excel or Tableau or Power BI, that can be learned. You can learn it by yourself at home. That's the business domain. That's something that you need to know in order to perform your skill or to apply your skills.
About your students, so what advice would you give to students who want to build a career in smart and sustainable supply chain management?
If you want a job really bad, or you want to succeed in your career, then you better look at the job description that companies posting online or everywhere that you can see it. And then in the job description, you see what are the requirements. And then, for example, they can ask you to be good at Excel, then you get your Excel skills upgraded. Then you gotta learn Excel's or relevant skill. That's the job description tell you. So I think that's the most practical way that you can build up or upgrade your skills.
If you had the opportunity to design a new position that combines data analysis and sustainability to improve supply chain performance, what key responsibility and skill should that role include?
I mean, I would frame your question a little bit, because you need data analytics everywhere and for every job. So I wouldn't put that in the sustainability role. So because it's mandatory, you need to know how to process data. You need to look at data and then see what's happened, what is trend, spot it. So, well, you need to know the market, what the market wants, and what are the certificates, or what is your company milestone strategy to move forward, and what your current suppliers have, and then you find what is the gap there.
Also, our last question. So, thank you for your time and valuable insight today. We truly appreciate your sharing about your experience and perspective in sustainable supply chain management. And the information you provide will be very helpful for our projects and for understanding the key skill and challenges for this emerging role. And once again, thank you for your joining us, and we wish you continued success in your career.
Thank you so much, and good luck with your assignment. Happy to be here with you to help you.